today's webinar topic is VPN and network monitoring for remote work and distance learning. Thank you everyone for joining. With me today, OJ Walenik, the sales engineer for Flowmon, and myself, Igal Amram, I'm managing the sales and business development at Niagara Networks. By the end of the webinar, there will be a Q&A session. So attendees, please ask questions on the chat. OJ, can you please introduce yourself and share with us some information about Flowmon?
Definitely. Yeah, my name is OJ Walenik. I'm a sales engineer here at Flowmon North America. Our offices are based in Southern California, and then our engineering is actually based in the Czech Republic. So we were founded in 2007, and we have basically about 1,200 customers or more across 45 countries right now. We've really taken a position of NetSecOps leadership, where we are trying to provide a single pane of glass that's going to unify network operations and security operations with a common dashboard. You go?
Yeah, thank you, OJ. Excellent. All right, so Niagara Networks is a global company. The headquarters is in San Jose, California. The company founded in 2017, and we focus on providing an open architecture platform that scales and agile for security and visibility solution. In this session today, you'll see how together with Flowmon, the open architecture helps organizations to quickly deploy and operate critical monitoring solution for today's remote work environment. With that said, OJ, back to you.
Okay, thank you. So it's no surprise to everybody across the world that we've been really seeing a ramp up over the past several years of remote work capabilities and amount of traffic that's dedicated to remote workforces. So we've seen this steady increase in this traffic, and of course, within the past couple of weeks, the world has pretty much moved to 100% workforce wherever possible. So obviously this is putting a huge strain on internet uplinks, VPN capacities, and this is really an area that people and our customers are telling us that they need visibility, and we're helping with that visibility with our products. So we've noticed that with your workforce being 100% remote, you can kind of think of your internal office network or internal infrastructure as now being an application provider, right? All of your users are remote, and so that has you're going to have some challenges. The main challenge is the ingress and egress performance. So that's that basically umbilical cord, if you will, between your remote workforce and your internal office, that uplink, right? That's the critical component now to your infrastructure. Also, there is, you have a VPN service running, on that uplink. You're going to need to ensure that the tunnel performance is sufficient for this drastic uptick in remote workers. With a remote workforce, you have that inherent downside of a lot of those devices being untrusted. You can no longer apply physical security policies because everybody is remote. So you're going to have to look at basically a system that will allow you to analyze threats even faster. And then, of course, you have these first three challenges of internet uplink capacity, VPN capacity, untrusted devices, ensuring that the internal infrastructure, the actual infrastructure that everyone's trying to access, is still performing to the standards that it needs to.
Okay. So with that said, thank you, OJ. With that said, basically, we'll talk a little bit about the architecture side. As you can see in this slide, traffic is coming from the internet to the organization network. Users are connected to the network via intranet or internet. Traffic can range in hundreds of gigabits within the organization network, as you can see here illustrated. But with the changes of remote work, work from home, and distance learning, we've seen great demand for access and resources from the network, but from the outside organization boundaries. And the challenges are to provide the same user experience and bandwidth as before, but over very limited uplinks capacity. So the question is how to respond to these changes. So we have made changes to the connectivity. Most of the users are remote right now. So what changes do we need to make? Do we need to upgrade the uplinks to bring new remote user? Do we need to upgrade the VPN concentrator? How do we know like where the bottleneck is? Today we have an X amount of users, remote user coming to the network, but do we really know any given moment how many we need to upgrade? Given the circumstances today, we might have to change it and add a threefold amount of remote workers in a few days. Can we do that? And what about performance and user experience? Having a VPN connectivity is great. We can access the network, but can we use all the application that we used before? Are the remote workers really efficient during the work days? So it's critical to have a solution for these challenges. And VPN monitoring is as important as the connectivity.